Okay folks, so as you know from my other video, I already had the airbag, vent, and glove compartment removed. I've now removed the top portion of this with the vents, as well as my defrost switch. No, I do not need to. I'm choosing to because I'm cleaning the vents out, but I wanted to show. These are one of the bolts you want to remove when pulling the dash for the heater core. And then down here, there's this one right here. In removing the switch around the kick panel around the hood, that little piece comes off by hand. Just pop it out, pull it out with your nails, and get it out. Or with a pry tool. I use automotive or auto body tools. I've been in auto body. I know a little bit about what to do with disassembly and assembly, so I have the tools. These are just a cheap version you can get at Harbor Freight. They're like $10 for a set. I think they're like $25 for the full set that they offer. You can also pick them up at like Walmart. I know they have a version of these tools as well. But you want to have a couple of these tools when you're prying this out. The reason I say that is the dash material, this is all foam. It's foam with vinyl wrap. It's glued. And typically, you don't want to damage the vinyl. You also don't want to sit there and destroy your dash when you're just doing a heater core. You want to pry up. I have mixed feelings. Some people say, oh, well, yeah, use a flathead screwdriver. No. Because that's how you end up cracking some of the vinyl, breaking some of the foam, destroying some of your own dash. I'd rather use the proper tools. Again, these are like $10 at Harbor Freight, or Walmart carries some of them. Now, like I said, I've removed all this stuff. Up here you have this sensor right here, which is part of your lighting system. You don't have to remove that. That's not connected to the dash itself to hold it in. But you have one here. You have one here. One here. And one down there. Sorry, I'm in the driver's seat trying to stretch. So, basically that's what you have to remove for that. I took this lower kick panel off. You have a 10 mil right there. To do the removal of the kick panel, you have to take the little seal, that's door sill strip, off on each side. It just pries up. Again, I wouldn't recommend a flathead because they're a rubbery plastic. You don't really want to rip open a part of them. Me personally, I'm very big on, I don't want it discolored, so I don't like it stretched out and having white marks in them. Things of that nature. Now, this isn't a perfect interior, no, but it is all original. Only reason I have this car is because it's family owned since new. It's something that was kind of an heirloom to me. Because personally, I'm not a Ford guy or anything, and some of you are, some of you aren't, whatever. I actually work on Chevys and build lowriders. This is my daily. Well, was. I had it downed when I did a motor swap for a motor that had 82,000 miles on it, because at 250,000, this car decided to have the intake leak, and rather than swapping the intake, I already had a motor that I wanted to swap into it. For $250, I picked it up. Now I'm doing the heater core. And the reason I'm doing it is because prior to doing the motor swap, it had begun to leak, and it started getting the floor wet, which you can't see anything there, luckily, but it was an issue. Now I bypassed it. However, you don't have to bypass it. You can block it off completely. However, whatever you do, bypass. I'm in Arizona, so wintertime, you know. We don't have to worry about snow. Heaters, yeah, we use them, but you can get by with hoodies and jackets pretty much. Unless you go up north, and I'm not up north. So, back to what we were discussing. I'm going to be removing this bolt in here, this bolt in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and go from there and see what else I have to remove, and keep continuing on to remove the dash.